Prince Charles is locked in a battle with locals over plans to have a large organic cattle herd at Sandringham. Plans were lodged to introduce 500 beef cattle so their manure can be spread over fields where crops are grown on the Sandringham Royal Estate in Norfolk. But objections to the application have been raised, with one local criticizing the methods of the farming, and others concerned farmyard smells could waft over local country homes. Under the plans, the Royal Estate has applied for planning consent to build a pair of cattle sheds for the herd, each measuring 315 feet by 98 feet with solar panels on the roof. Planning documents submitted to Kings Lynn and West Norfolk Borough Council also reveal dirty water from the sheds and leachate from an associated silage clamp store for winter feed would be spread on the fields between April and October. But local Chris Wilson objected to the Royals' plans, claiming he believed the project could be like a factory scheme. Factory farming is a controversial common system of rearing livestock using highly intensive methods, and environmentalists claim the practice harms wildlife and the environment, creates health risks, abuses animals and raises ethical issues. This was categorically denied by Sandringham. Meanwhile, a local who was expected to buy a house in nearby Sandringham has put their purchase on hold while they await the outcome of the application. Sandringham Parish Council also feared that farmyard smells could waft over local country homes. They added, "We would want you to be satisfied that there will be no escape of obnoxious odors that will impact surrounding residents' enjoyments of their lives or impact their well-being." But they concluded they supported the principle of moving to more sustainable, organic, farming, adding the new business would be good for the local economy. Natural England also feared that the plans could impact on the air quality of nearby conservation areas such as Sandringham Bog and areas of the Norfolk coastline. They added, "Manure stores, slurry lagoons and livestock sheds are a major source of emissions of ammonia, which is directly toxic to vegetation and especially to lower plants, mosses, liverworts and lichens. Our impact risk zones 1 have identified that designated sites may be sensitive to impacts from aerial pollutants, such as those emitted from this proposed development." Representatives of Sandringham Estate told Express.co.uk, recently submitted planning applications to Kings Lynn and West Norfolk Borough Council are part of the estate's continuing conversion to organic farming. They said the project would be organic farming and categorically denied claims of factory farming. And representatives acting on behalf of the Sandringham Estate, said in planning documents Sandringham Farms was an organic farm and therefore there was a need for the manure created by the 500 herd of beef cattle. In a planning statement, they add, "The proposed development will encourage economic growth as this represents a new enterprise for Sandringham Estate and a large investment by the estate. The production of organically, grass-fed high-quality beef from local heritage breeds represents an enhancement of the heritage, cultural and environmental assets of West Norfolk. With the estate going into full organic production across all its enterprises, the need for a good source of farmyard manure to maintain soil fertility means that the estate is farming more sustainably and further enhances the environmental assets of the borough." It added, "The site is protected and shielded by good tree shelter belts and will not impact the special landscape around Sandringham." A survey carried out by estates agents also found that ammonia waste produced by the cattle would have an inconsequential effect on vegetation. No date has been set for a decision as council planning meetings have been suspended currently. The farms at Sandringham also grow wheat, rye and barley, timber, and organic vegetables and soft fruit, including black currants. Prince Charles took over the running of the 20,000-acre Sandringham estate after Prince Philip retired from public life in 2017 with half the land being farmed by the estate. The Queen also spends a large time at the estate during the Christmas period.